Welcome back to The Wolf and the Melody. My name's Tommy. Tonight we are diving back into the band Black Spikes with a song called Revana. Revana, yeah. And I'm excited to hear this, dude. It's been a minute. We listened to them a while ago, and I've seen that they've released some songs, so it's about time we check them out again. I hope you all are well. Thanks so much for stopping by and hanging out with me, and make sure you go show the band all the love if you like what you heard. And let's go. That is a cool riff, dude. That's fucking creepy, dude. Fucking lobotomy. Dude. Oof. First of all, dude, this video, just the video was awesome, man. The imagery was super cool. I love how bleak it was. I love that there wasn't a lot of color. I just love the use of black and white, so it made things pop, like the reds in her eye. Very effective. And I have no idea what they're talking about, but I can dig it, dude. I I'm old school when it comes to metal, man. I grew up, and sometimes when it comes, I wasn't a big new metal guy. I wasn't into a lot of the mainstream stuff. in high school, I tended to be a little bit more old school. But as I'm sitting here listening to this, you can hear the influence of new sound. You can hear that these artists are trying and doing things that is maybe not being done. And I'm sitting here listening to this, and this is something like, this style of metal is not something I am have listened to regularly. But I can appreciate this because what I really love about this song was the vocals. I love those vocals that are very just raw and violent, more than just trying to growl. These screams were so primal and just so vulnerable that it really draws me in, dude. And you pair that with this really great kind of industrial new metalish kind of, I don't want to say new metal, but these driving rhythms that it makes everything just pop. And the transitions in the song, the blending, the sound is really great, dude. And everything could be heard. I could hear everything clearly. Nothing was overshadowed. I liked the one part where you thought she was gonna like get really aggressive with her scream, and it ended up being like cleans. And but it started out aggressive. I really like that because I like when you could take something that is meant to be kind of, intense and violent in your face, and then you add in moments of beauty, and you're allowing this clean, beautiful tone to come through, and it really adds a pop of color in these songs, and this you sometimes with artists, you can kind of make the sound redundant, and kind of do this kind of same rinse and repeat, verse, chorus, bridge, verse, but this flowed really well. The transitions are cool, but I also really loved the chorus. I loved how melodic it was. I loved how it flowed and moved, man. This was cool, dude. I can get down to this, man. I think I really enjoyed the first review we did of them, and this, it's something special. If you could feel it, and I dig it. Y'all, please go show Black Spikes all the love. Dive into their music. They're putting out a lot. I've seen a lot of their videos coming out, so we got to dive into them. And as always, you know where to find me. I'm on Instagram. You can reach out. You can send me music. And most importantly, I want you to know how much you're worth and how important you are. You matter so much. And I know sometimes in life we can get lost in our head. We can get lost in the weight of things that are weighing us down, and we can feel, broken, and we can feel confused, and we can feel like we're in a mist. I think some things that I've had to learn in life when it comes to going through moments is I have to tell myself that everything's working out for my good. And then secondly, I have to tell myself that this thing I'm going through, instead of running from it, this is something that is growing my character. It's giving me an opportunity to learn to love, to be more patient, to grow, and to just be more authentic. There's some things that we go through that just suck. And I want you to know that you're not alone in those moments. We're all trying to find our way. I'm trying to find my way. I'm trying to, I'm not when I'm dealing with difficult times, I'm trying not to let that swallow me up. So just remember, keep listening to good music, keep surrounding yourself with good people, and keep loving yourself. You matter so much. I wish I could give you a hug. I know we all need that. All right, y'all. I love you guys. We'll be back with another one.